Hey everyone, Skylinks here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing another DC Universe review. Wave 2, Figure 4, Superman Red. Now, before I start anything, you have a choice between Superman Red or Superman Blue. Both figures provide the same piece that is necessary to complete the Build-A-Figure Grog. The right arm, I believe it is, or the left arm. One of the two, but they have the same piece. So you don't need both Supermans to complete the set. The only real difference between them, other than color, is the mold of the head. Superman Red is kind of pissed off, and Superman Blue is just normal. I had a choice between the two, and I always saw Superman Red as the least popular of the two, so I kind of wanted to get him. And the fact that red is my favorite color, so I had to choose him. Now, onto the Superman Red and Superman Blue storyline. I'm not too keen on the Superman Red and Blue storyline, but anyways, Superman was fighting in this big fight, and he got separated somehow. I forget how, it's been a while, but he got separated into two forms. Superman Blue, which is a logical, nice, cool collective version of Superman, the one that you sit down and have tea with. And then Superman Red, the hot-headed, tempered, asshole prick version of Superman, the one that you take steroids with. Anyways, in this form they have different powers. He has a different speed power. I think he's a little weaker than he would be normally, and they have energy absorbing powers too. Now eventually Superman gets rejoined, the two halves rejoined, and we got our favorite Man of Steel back. Anyways, that's about all you need to know about the storyline. Here is the box, same as the Wave 1 box, only on the back you got the different figures. You have Firestorm, Aquaman, which I know there's two versions of Aquaman, Harley Quinn, Superman, and there's Superman Blue, and then Black Manta, and then Grog as the Build-A character, which I want to get. Pretty bad. I think he looks better than the Rex Manson one. Anyways, with that said, let's talk about the figure. Now, here is Superman Red, and he comes with these lightning bolts, energy thingies. The back one I can't seem to remove. It probably can be removed, but I don't want to risk it. So anyways, these arm ones come off really easily. They're fairly loose, so there's no trouble taking them off. Now, there's not going to be too much shadowing detailing on them. There is some little on the quads and on the sides here, but nothing major. A little on the feet or the fibula there, but nothing major. And it's better that he doesn't have too much shadowing, because he's really just generally two colors, red and white. So yeah, the head, same ball joint articulation. Again, he has the overall same articulation that all the other figures do. The feet articulate, the knees articulate, the quadriceps does, the legs go out, the arms go out, spin at the biceps, bend at the elbow, spin at the hand. You know, all the good stuff. Spin at the waist, and then torso moves up and back. You know, the fun, nice stuff that the DC Universe line has been pretty good to us about. The mold is very nice, actually. Despite the fact that I wasn't too keen on the storyline, I have to say the figure mold is actually pretty nice. It looks like Superman Red. It looks like a Superman. It has that kind of justice-like, heroic look to it. And you can put him into some gnarly poses. Let me just try some there. Like him flying. Well, said it's going to be out. The only real complaint I have with the figure is it would have been nice if he had some kind of stand that you can kind of put him in a flying pose, something like that. That's the one thing I think the Marvel Legend line has over the DC Universe line. It's the fact that the figures comes with stands, so you can put them in more dynamic poses, where these guys don't come with stands. But again, he's well articulated. The detailing on the mold is nice. The detailing on the paint, it's nice, but there's no shadowing really. It's just two colors, which is what it should be. Again, it would have been nice if you could remove the lightning bolts. Again, I'm sure you can, but I think it's glued on, so I don't want to risk it. With that said, let's actually go to the up-close look of Superman Red. Rah. Okay, here's Superman in kind of a dynamic shooting lightning bolts out of his hand kind of pose. My views on the figure. Oh, and he has a grin on his face. I didn't quite point that out. Anyways, my view on the figure. Surprisingly, he's actually pretty nice. Despite the fact it doesn't come with a stand that you can put him in some flying poses, the lightning bolts look nice on him. It would have been good to have some on the legs or the feet. That would have added to the figure. But really the only problem I have with him is the lack of a stand. But yes, you're not going to have too much paint shadowing on him. But the mold is fairly detailed, so it makes up for the lack of the shadowing from the paint. There is a little on the legs. You're not going to see it because my camera sucks major ass. But he is a good mold. You can even see the ears kind of popping out underneath his mask slash head warmer. I don't know what you call that. Now to find Superman Red or Superman Blue, not that hard. They're fairly cheap. They're probably the cheapest out of the Wave 2 figures. What, like $7 you can get them online. And at a store, Newbury Comics, even though they overpriced, they even put them at $10. Anywhere else is going to be $10 also. You can find these guys pretty easily. And again, I'm pleasantly surprised. He's not a bad figure. He's actually pretty decent. I'm going to try to get Superman Blue, but if I don't, I'll be satisfied with just Superman Red. Now, as I know of now, there's Superman Blue and Superman Red, which is Wave 2, and then future waves they're going to have Superman in his recovery suit, and then Superman, like, you know, with the mullet kind of Superman, which is nice. It would be good to see an Earth 2 Superman. That would be pretty sweet, but I'm eager to see what happens with the Superman figures in the DC Universe line. But yes, definitely pick them up if you get a chance. If you don't, that's quite alright. But if you want to complete Grog, you're going to have to get them. And I say that with every figure. If you want to complete the Build-A-Figure, you're going to have to get them. And Grog looks like he is a good Build-A-Figure. I haven't completed the Wave 2, so I can't tell you. But, yeah. If you have a choice between him or Superman Red or Superman Blue, I guess it really comes down to, if you didn't read the comics, color preference. Yeah, that's about it. But he's a big mofo. On his steroids. You know, I think he just has a bad temper because he roid rages a lot. HGH! All that kind of stuff. But yes, with that said, you know my opinions. Pick him up if you want him. He's a good figure, surprisingly so, and part of the Grog set. Okay, with that said, this is Skyline saying peace out for now.